everyone, Sawmill Charlie. Well, it is July the 11th, Saturday. It's about 80, 85 degrees. In previous shorts, you know that I've harvested my honey. I had about 42 supers, and I believe now I will have probably 600 pounds of honey this year, which is about almost half of what I normally get, usually 1,000 pounds. So, but we'll get through it and all. So it's that time of year for me. I'm going to apply Apiguard, and because of the weather and the extended forecast, hopefully it's right, I will be applying 3 consecutive treatments. The first 2 weeks will be 35 grams and the third week will be 30 grams, which makes a total of 100 grams of Apiguard. And today we will be using a shim, and it's about a 2-inch shim up on top of the hive. And of course we'll be putting cards on top of the hives with 35 grams of Apiguard. And I also will be feeding this year, and I want that queen to not stop laying. It is more of a dearth around here for me at this time. And here's the Apiguard tub. I got it mixed, used a regular old paint stir to do that. And then I have my new syringe. Now, anybody that's been using this stuff knows that this Apiguard will eat up all the graduations here, the ink and everything. So what I did this year was I took some Gorilla tape and I taped a band right at the 35 gram mark. So if the numbers disappear, then I still have that mark to go by. And hopefully that won't happen, but that's what I will be doing this year when it comes to applying that. And the other thing is, I've been using my technically beekeeping smoker here, and I love it. There it is in action. And I bought 2 vials of the smoker fluid. When I was harvesting, I was using this to kind of push the bees down, to put an extra box on and get rid of some bird comb. So I used about a half a vial, and I filled it up today. So 1 vial is completely gone, except for the tank full that's left in here, which is the half. And I think it, as far as the amount of, they say 50 hives per vial, it kind of depends on how much you use it. And I think it's economically, it doesn't really use a lot of liquid smoke, I'll call it. But I really like it. It's very handy. I don't have to sit and fool with the smoker for 15 minutes to try to get it lit and then complain about the fact that it actually goes out on me while I'm not really using it most of the time. Where this, I just lay it on the hive next door, pick it up, use it for 5 seconds, and put it back down, and then pick it up whenever I need it down the row of the hives and everything like that. So let's go ahead, let's get into these hives. What we're going to do today is put the shim on, put the Apiguard on. Before I do that, kind of do a quick inspection, make sure that the queen is up and laying and everything. And then once I determine that, also I'm going to take out the front entrance reducers, give them plenty of ventilation. And then I'm going to put the quart jar on top of the inner cover, and then put a 6-inch super above that so it won't entice robbing. And also I'm going to be using Pro Sweet instead of regular straight sugar water. I have a tote of it for one thing, and secondly, it does not, the bees can't smell it, and that won't entice any robbing and everything. So I plan on giving them probably about, over a course of time, of about 1 gallon per hive. I don't want them to swarm because they fill the brood nest up with sugar water, but I want her to continue to lay, and I think that the nectar flow is still flowing, so she continuously lays, and I have a really big population of bees going into the winter. So let's go ahead, and I'll put you in front of the hive, and then you can watch me install all this onto the hive. All right, everyone, we're here at the first hive. I did give this hive a quart jar of sugar water about, oh, it's been at least a week, maybe a week and a half ago. Of course, they've taken it down. And when I took off the honey supers, I put back on my third medium brood chamber box. And so we're in here. The first thing I want to do is inspect this hive, see where the bees are at, and see what the queen's doing. They've got the third chamber on with brood comb in here. So I'm kind of seeing maybe what they've done with this. I don't really see anything happening right now. I was wondering whether they're either storing. Yeah, they did store a lot of that quart jar upstairs. I don't see any eggs in here at the time. Something I also did was down in the first and second medium box, I have my drone frames. They are in the third position, recommended by Robin Underwood or Dr. Underwood from Penn State. Come springtime, that's where the drones will be put in. And then it also keeps the hive from getting all that burr comb in between the boxes. So that's good. Here's a frame of brood and a frame of eggs. And more larvae over here. So we see 3 stages of brood, which that is good. Not sure whether she laid that up or not. It's been a while since I might have put that frame in there just out of another hive. Kind of hard to see right now, but I believe I see eggs in there. Sunlight has went behind the clouds. And yes, I do see eggs in that comb. See if there's anything over here that's easier to see. No, nothing. I think what I'll do is I will take this top box off, kind of get into the bottom or the middle box. Do a little quick inspection. Just want to make sure everything's queen right. There's a big frame of brood over there, capped off. And we have larvae. More larvae and eggs. And there's our queen. Let me go ahead and bring her up to you. She is right there. She is partially painted. I did mark her. She's white. 2026 queen. So that, we don't really need to go any farther. I think there is a little bit of nectar from the quart jar that was put into the combs. Let's go ahead and I'll show you how I smoke them down a little bit. Nice, convenient smoker. So, we've seen the queen. We've got eggs in all stages. We're going to put our shim on. And go over here and grab we got the little paper that comes with the Apiguard. I've got it drawn up to right here where the black line is with a piece of tape. Just squirt it out here on this, and I'm going to kind of put it to the back. What I want to do is make sure that the juice sugar water jar hole in the inner cover is right here so they can get to that. A little bit of sweat going into my eyes there. And as soon as I get this filled up, I will put the jar like so. And then I'm going to put the medium super on top to protect the from a robbing. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that all the way down the line today. And hopefully that you'll get something out of that. If you're using Apiguard, be advised that I would recommend anywhere from 25 grams per week for 4 weeks or 35, as long as it's about 80 to 85 degrees. Now, if it gets up 90 degrees, I would possibly go at 25 grams. Now, if it's 95 degrees or higher, I would not use this product. It'd be detrimental to your bees, and possibly you could probably either run the bees out of the hive or maybe even kill the queen. I will go down these hives today. There are a couple of them that I had to install a queen via nuke. I want to see how strong she is. If she's sort of weak, I'm not going to treat them with Apiguard at this time. I'll wait till in September when I use Formic Pro. So that's what we're going to do today. So until next time, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share my videos with your friends, and have fun with your bees.